Hey folks, in this video I'd like to talk about tracking and why you're done if you don't use a good tracking tool. First I'm going to tell you some facts about tracking in a short presentation, and then I'll show you some cool things in the tracker that I use. And by the way, it's CLICKMAGICK, hands down the best tool for tracking around, and it's used by all the movers and shakers in the industry. So let's get rolling with the first part, which is the presentation. See you there. Why do you need tracking for your online business anyway? Well, you do not have a clue how good or bad your ads perform if you're not tracking. You can't optimize your pages without tracking. That's only possible if you know how many visitors you had on your pages and how many of those opted in and how many of those bought something over your affiliate links. On the other hand, if you do know your numbers, you can scale. If you know that out of 100 people, 60% are opting into your list, so you're getting 60 leads per 100 clicks, and if you know that out of that 60 people, 10% are buying a $49 affiliate product that pays you 50% commissions, then you're making $147 per 100 visitors, 6 times $24.50, right? Now, if you're buying expensive clicks that cost you $1 per click, you would make $47 per 100 clicks. $147 commissions, and you had $100 traffic costs. And that means that you're building your list for free. Every earnings that come after that first sale is yours. That's why many marketers have front-end products in place right after you sign up to their lists. They need to get the money back that they spent for traffic right away so that they can scale. If you have such a setup installed, all you need to do is cultivate your list and send them great stuff that can benefit them. That's why the gurus always say the money is in the list. And no, email marketing is not dead like some people say. People who say that just don't have a clue how to treat their followers, period. I'd rather have a list of 1,000 loyal followers than a list of 10,000 people who barely know me. You know, people forget about you very fast if you only spam them with your daily crap. But having 1,000 loyal people who want to change their lives and really want to learn something, that's awesome. Now back to tracking. What you also can do, and you should do that, is create your own tracking links. For example, my main domain is timod.com, my tracking domain is timod.me. And I can post that link everywhere I want, even within YouTube videos. One of the programs I promoted once that got shut down by the FTC because it was promoted by so many people the wrong way, people were just scamming the whole internet with it, that Facebook, for instance, didn't accept the links of that program anymore. So without a tracker and your own tracking domain, you could not even advertise on Facebook if you wanted to promote their links. Of course, you never should do that, right? We learned that before already. But let's just say you wanted to send a link of that program to a friend of yours on Facebook. It was only possible with a custom tracking domain. Another advantage, by the way, is that you can set tracking links and change where those links go to in CLICKMAGICK. So we as affiliate marketers could switch programs in an instant. After we change the link, it is just redirecting to another program, and the tracking link itself can remain in your emails, blog posts, videos, etc. Now let's talk about split testing. CLICKMAGICK has probably the most reliable split test in the industry. If you run a split test with that tool, you are 100% sure it is accurate and that you can rely on the data that you're getting. And you must have reliable data in order to make good decisions, right? For instance, you need to know if headline A works better than headline B, or that the image of the beach works better than the image of the seminar room, right? And trust me, those things matter. Tiny things can get you opt-in rates from 40 to 60%, which can have a huge impact of the sales conversions later on. And you can only find out what works if you run tests. Now let's just take a closer look at my CLICKMAGICK account and let me show you some cool things live here, right? So first what I want to show you is the funnel feature here. Now I don't have that much data here. You see there's not much going on here since this feature is kind of new in CLICKMAGICK and I never used it before. But I did a small test on Instagram once to check if everything's working, and I just want to show you how this works. If you click on the funnel name here, you can see that I set an opt-in page here and a thank you page. And if you send people over here, over a tracking link to this page here, and they're reaching this page, which only happens if they are signing in to my email list, right? They fill out the form, and right after they're landing here, then ClickMagick is counting that as an opt-in, right? And it will show me that here at actions, right? This is an action conversion. And if I click on this number here, I can see exactly where those leads came from. So if you're buying solo ads, you know exactly if you got tier 1 traffic or not, for instance. And by the way, you will also know if you only got bots, right? Which are basically programs that look like a click, but they're not real people. So with a good tracker, you always know if someone tries to rip you off. And ClickMagick is even filtering out those bots automatically. So if I pick Insta influencers here as traffic source, ClickMagick shows me how many opt-ins I had from this traffic source, right? And I can set these traffic sources here. If I click on traffic sources, I can set a new one. I can give it a name. Let's just say Jack's Solo Ads, for instance. It's a paid traffic source. Add traffic source. Traffic source edit. And if I would buy from Jack, I would just go here and go to entry links. Then I would set a new link. The name could be January 11th. Jack Solos, for instance. Then I would pick the traffic source, which is Jack Solo Ads. And here I can set if I had, how much I paid for this. Let's just say 40 cents. And it's per click, right? And then I could create my new entry link. And this link here, if I click on it, it's copied and I could give that away to Jack and he can send me traffic then, right? And if I go to funnels again, and if I pick Jack's traffic source here, then there's nothing there. If I paste the link, and if I refresh that here, boom, there's a click. And of course the other data is showing there as well later on, so I know exactly how many clicks I got, where those clicks came from, how many opt-ins I got, and how many sales I got, right? So let's just pick the Insta traffic source again here. And let me show here the split test results. I'm running split tests for this funnel, okay? Of course, since I just started this funnel, there's not much data. I don't have enough clicks yet, but I will create another video here on my blog right after I have more. But you can see very good how this is structured here, right? You see the sites here, the 3 sites that I'm testing, the total clicks, the unique visitors, the action conversion rate, so the percentage of people who signed in, then the cost per click, right? And the cost per action. So here I'm on this test here, I'm having $11.53 for one lead. Here I'm paying $5.17 for one lead, and so on. So later on, you know exactly which page performed best. So after a few hundred clicks, I can see very detailed what page works best, and I can tweak them further and get my opt-in rates up, right? Now let's take a look at the test itself. If I put the link in here, you will see it is showing me one variation of that page. And if I refresh this, then it will always show me this same page, all right? And no other page, because my IP is saved. And I was once on this page, and it will always show me the same page again, which makes perfect sense, right? If I open an incognito window and paste the link here again, then you see it shows me another variation of this page. And if I would continue to do that several times more, then you would see the third variation of this page also, right? So the test is working just fine. It shows you every site of the 3 versions that I'm testing. So if I had 300 visitors on my page, I would have 3 groups of 100 people each who would see one of the 3 versions, right? And one final thing I want to show you here in CLICKMAGICK is kind of like a bonus that comes with it, with the tool. If I click on links here, and if I open this link here, and if I preview it, you can see that it's leading to ebay.com, right? This is ebay.com. But as you can see here, it is showing my domain, right? It's not showing ebay.com, it's showing my domain. And this is because this link is cloaked. As you can see here, cloak link, yes, right? It shows my domain, timod.me, which is my tracking domain, and this slug here, right? And if I choose a pop-up here that I created once for another program that I was promoting once, you can see there's nothing here, but if I refresh the page, you will see that as soon as I will leave the page, there is a pop-up showing, right? And this pop-up is a pop-up that I designed within CLICKMAGICK, and it is showing on a page that I do not have control over, right? I'm on ebay.com, and yet there's showing my pop-up. So you can have a message here on a sales page of an affiliate program that you're promoting, and you have your message on that page, which can really get your conversion rates up, your sales conversion rates up, right? It's a cool feature, and it comes free with CLICKMAGICK. It's on board, right? So guys, that's a little preview on CLICKMAGICK. I hope it gave you an insight, and I hope that you understood how important tracking is. If you like, you can test it for free. They're giving you a 14-day trial. The link is below this video. And like always, if you have questions, just let me know in the comments below. If I can help, I will. Thanks guys, and I hope I see you in one of my next videos. Talk soon. Bye-bye. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please show me some love and give it a thumbs up. And if you want to see more videos like this, click on the subscribe button here and hit the bell to be informed when new videos are online. All right? Thanks guys, and talk soon. Bye-bye.